This is like H3 now.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Jesse!
I can't see you. Where are you?
You're never going to see me. Why are you doing this to us?
What did I do?
Jesse?
Yeah.
There's no laughing allowed on this conversation. This is a serious phone call. You heard about that, right?
Got it.
You're not going to put on video?
Well, not if I can't see you.
Okay, that's fine. Very fair. So there's been some allegations today about the copying.
I heard.
You decline. You think these aren't real.
I haven't heard said today. I don't know.
You know, I sense something in your... No laughing allowed.
That was me.
We start over.
That was me.
Oh, that was Jules?
I'm sorry. I'm here to
So,
listen.
Jesse, I sense something in your voice. You don't want this. You don't want any of this.
What is this?
A war. A battle. A beef.
I like war. I don't know.
You don't. Stop it.
Okay.
Why can't you just be like, Mike, I swear to God, I'm not intentionally doing anything. I like you. We're cool.
That's what I said in the chat, and you misread
You
it.
didn't. Shut up.
I did.
You want me to read your messages, you mean bitch?
Please.
Stop being mean. Stop being vindictive to people. I heard you with Dick Masterson. You were being so tedious with him.
How would you be? This is a real question. How would you be with Amy Miller?
I'd be very respectful because she's terrifying.
Well, okay, that actually makes sense. But she took all your
Jesse!
stuff down. Dick Masterson took all of my Patreon.
Oh,
down,
really?
So, yeah.
Listen, Jesse, when
if
we
he died, I would think that was funny.
When 1,000 people, here's what we want. Don't be vindictive. Don't be so. You've got a problem with this Red Bar. When we accused you of copying in 2011, that stuck with you.
Well, it did until you seemed cool.
Jesse, you brought it up over and over and over again. It bothered you. And you kept hanging on to this. I'm not copying Mike and I'll die by it. But why does everybody message me day in and day out with a thing showing me that you've copied?
I get the same messages. I don't know.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
I had to post about it in my group just the other day.
Nobody cares. Even if you did, Jesse. Where in the world, do you think in your heart of hearts that Mike David is tuning in and copying you? Do you ever believe that?
I know you're tuning in, so that's half of the equation.
Would you ever believe that? When you go to sleep, do you go, Mike David must want to be me?
When they first started telling me that, absolutely not.
There you go. And that's where you got to squash
then
it.
It kept happening.
When I tune in and I watch you do the karaoke, when I watch you do the clapping.
I don't do karaoke. What are you
Jesse.
When did I do karaoke?
We just played it. The Kurt Cobain.
I told you I wasn't here for it. I don't know what you've played.
You were lip syncing to Kurt Cobain. Remember that? When you lip synced half of it and sang half of it live?
That was a recording of me singing.
Wait! You were lip syncing to a recording of you singing?
Of myself, yeah.
Oh my God! I can't
Why
even.
is that
we told you, folks.
Why were you lip syncing to your own voice?
That's nuts.
Why were you doing that? We didn't even say that, by the way. We said we thought you were lip syncing half of it. You were lip syncing the whole thing?
I made a parody song, and then instead of just sitting there,
I feel terrible.
Oh my God, Jesse, this is what I mean. You got to listen to these shows that expose you before rebutting. You've made such a fool of yourself just now.
Okay,
Jesse, here's what I want from you. Chill the fuck out. Don't say my name again.
Wait, what is the problem with the lip syncing to my own parody song?
Well, you could deal with that on your own. You could deal with that on your own. That's fucking nuts. You wanted people to think you were singing live.
No, it's a show, and I'm on camera, so I didn't want to just sit there doing nothing.
Here's the thing, Jesse. You're not
on the
Jesse!
You're
not on the phone with dummy Dick Masterson.
This isn't, Mike, this isn't the limited worldview you've got of my show. I know you don't pay for the show, so you don't see the follow-up to these things. No. I say it on the show that I do that. Everybody knows.
Jesse, this doesn't sound confident. Shut the fuck up. Jesse, we want you out of Red Bar. Get out of here, all right?
Kick me out then.
Get out. And stay away from our show for the rest of your life.
All right. Unsubscribe to mine.
Thank you. Bye.
Fuck you, bitch. I'm kidding.
Okay. There he was.
And that's exactly what Mike would do at the end of the call if you ever needed proof of Jesse just doing everything that
I am
Mike
so
does.
uncomfortable getting in the weeds with a guy. I feel awful.
I know, because he honestly doesn't realize what he's doing. That's the thing.
Here's the thing. He's a fan of the show. He likes the show. He started imitating me. I feel awful. I don't want to call out copy. This is why I never like Andy Werski, Mersh. It always ends up with me feeling awful for calling them out.
I know, because
they just want to listen. They're new to it. They want to have fun. They want to be. I don't like it. I don't like what I just did there. I don't want to own these little guys. That doesn't make me feel good.
We even have.
I don't like it at all. I feel like fucking Mersh right now. I don't like that. But I owned him. Thank you. I told you about this guy. I don't want to go to war with this guy. I want peace. I feel bad. Same. I don't like that. That's not the kind of guy I want to be. I want to expose the guys that are real trouble. He's not real trouble. You know, the thing about Jesse and Mersh and Andy Werski, what I hate is when a guy is convincing the public of something that they're not. Chris D'Elia, Joe Rogan, they're talking to millions of people. When they say something that's fucked, it bothers me because millions of people are getting the wrong deal, the wrong answer. This felt icky. This felt beneath me. This felt like, what are you doing? These guys who listen to you are going to copy you. Big deal. Leave them the fuck alone. And, but they keep getting brought up. So, and it bugs you. But talking to that guy just now, that's not what I want to do. I want to bring down the big ones.
I know. And like I said a million times, I actually don't even hate Jesse. When I see him, I'm like, oh, it's a fine guy.
He's fine.
It's just like,
whatever.
What are you supposed to do?
And he felt that wasn't the Jesse that we've heard on other calls. I'll tell you this. Here's why I changed. That's not the Jesse you hear. That was a defeated. He doesn't want this.
No, I can tell.
He could say in the chat, I know he don't want to do this.
He's
never wanted to do this. And you know what, Jesse? We're not going to bother you. He doesn't want this. I could tell by his voice. That was a sad Jesse. Anyone who listens to his show knows that's not the Jesse you hear. That made me feel bad. That made me feel like I'm picking on a kid.
I know.
Right? And we hate him. But that made me feel like I'm picking on someone. I don't like that. I don't like picking. Now y'all know who he is. Tough but fair. I actually am bummed out from that.
I know.
To be honest. I don't like that. It's too easy. It's like the big bad Redbar is going to pick on
a guy who's just trying to make it in this world.
You know what? Let's give him a second chance. How about this right now? And I hope, Jesse, this is the smartest thing you could do. Second chance. Second chance. Second chance. Second chance. This is like a double scoop or anything like that. Second chance, you forget what happened, Jesse, and you just do your thing, and you hope it never pops up again. That's the best.
I know when you heard him call in and when he didn't do his laughing thing and when he was just like, yeah.
Because that's not, he doesn't even go against, even with Dick Masterson, he brought. I knew that wasn't the Jesse PS he wanted to be. I don't even want to showcase him to you like that. It's despicable. So. Mersh is way worse than Jesse, they're saying. You're wrong about that. I actually think Jesse is way worse. This is my personal opinion. I think Jesse is really mean. I really, really do. And if you don't see that, you just haven't seen it yet. I think Jesse is a mean, bitter, vindictive, shitty guy. And I wouldn't have done this unless I thought it was coming to a head. And you got to believe me. And people go, oh, Jesse didn't deserve it. He did. Jesse is way worse than Mersh, some people are saying. Wow, I went to the store and took the long way home, and Mike is still going. Thank you. Jesse is funnier than Mersh. I agree with that. Mersh is shitty. Too. Jesse is more of a showman. Now, at least Jesse had the balls to call in.
Yes, I agree.
Mersh and Rico, we're still waiting for you.
Well, now I don't want them.
I want them. How fucking great would it be to have Mersh on the screen? We need Mersh. Now, where are my boys?